So we're cooking again today.
But we're not using blackberries this time.
No, you guys keep watching. Hey guys, it's Josh.
And Zach.
And thank you guys so much for watching. This is Goandkeepgoing. We're an accountability YouTube channel for fitness and for weight loss. Zach and I are both in the journey for living healthier lives and just being fitter people. And we're also trying out different diets, different exercise regimes, and we want you guys to come along with us. Just as always, want to mention that you should like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We want to hear from you guys. We want to let you know how we're doing, which is what we'll always do. But we also want you to get in touch with us and let us know how you're doing on your own weight loss journey. So before we get started, let's get a little serious. Of course, everyone knows what's going on around the world in regards to the coronavirus, and we just want to mention that everyone should please stay safe. Use your common sense. Wash your hands when you're supposed to. Don't touch your face if you can avoid it, and try not to come in unnecessary contact with people that you know have been traveling out of the country and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what's going on. Part of it's the virus. Part of it is people.
Yeah, the panic is kind of a little outrageous.
We've been to the grocery store a couple times because we need things, and it's insane. It's absolutely insane. So just be careful when you're out there. Go. In fact, you know, one positive to this, if you're looking to go on a diet, now's the best time. People aren't grabbing the healthy stuff, they're grabbing their normal stuff.
That's true.
So better now than never, right? Get it started. So
why not?
Yeah.
But be good to each other, be safe, and do the right things. So after all that, after the housekeeping things.
Housekeeping.
Right.
Yes.
It's weigh-in day.
It is.
So we're going to get to the weights, but we're also attempting to cook again today. We'll be cooking blackberry corned beef. No, I'm kidding. We're not cooking blackberry anything.
No more blackberries for a while.
No. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone.
That's
so
right.
in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we are going to be cooking a pretty traditional St. Patrick's Day meal with a couple little changes. So we're doing corned beef. We are doing carrots, potatoes, and cabbage, Swede, or what we call rutabaga here in America. So we did mention in the past that we were going to cut the potatoes out. Now some of us are still going to be eating potatoes, but he and I, we're going to be doing the rutabaga instead, which is the healthier option, healthier root vegetable than the potato. Now that's not to say that the potato is unhealthy. Lots of starches and stuff. In moderation, it's not that bad.
Yeah, if you go by serving size, which is a lot smaller than people realize. I mean, one serving, in your mind, might be a plate, but the serving size is more or less like 2 little bits of potatoes. You know what I mean? So you can have it, but just go by serving size.
So what makes what we're doing today healthier than normal? Well, what we're trying to do. We're trying to. I mean, you know, this is going to be a kind of fatty meal anyways, but it's really important to make sure that you cut the fat is part of the flavor when you're cooking corned beef, but at the same time we're trying to cut off any excess fat that we don't need as well to kind of reduce that fat content, and then also we're making the switch to the rutabagas.
So let's go ahead and get to the weights and see how that's turning out. All right, first up is Joshua.
All right, I realize I'm wearing mismatched socks, but these are crazy times we're living in. What am I supposed to do?
Walmart's out of socks. Dun, 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 dun. 321.1.
Wow.
All right,
Zachy boy.
Whew, here we go. 177.8. All right.
Nice. All right, there it is. There's the weights.
Yeah, so
it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty satisfied with that. I mean, we've been tightening down on our food, and it's kind of showing.
Yeah, so this guy's down
almost 2 pounds.
Almost 2 pounds. I'm down 4 pounds.
Yeah, solid 4 pounds. Really, a little tiny over that.
And it could be a number of different things. I mean, you know, like he said, we've been tightening up on the food. We've been going a little harder at the gym. I've been doing a little cardio, which everybody knows that I don't care for.
At all.
But it also could be the medicine that I've been taking as well. Maybe it's finally starting to have an effect. You know, I've been taking the medicine for my thyroid issue, and because as we know, my weight's been going up and down, up and down. That's pretty good. 4 pounds, I will take that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully we see that consistently over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, like now, I mean, whenever I see improvements like that, I actually look forward to weighing.
Yeah,
so I'm looking
really.
forward to next week. So now what we're going to do is time for us to start cooking. We're going to cook. We're not going to mess around, and it's hopefully going to turn out really well this time, and here's why. We were lucky enough to have a very special guest join us with our cooking when we decided to do this. She has 2 restaurants in New York City, both of which have 3 Michelin stars. And she has 1 cafe in Paris, France, which is in the expansion at the moment. We are very. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We're just kidding.
This is the boy's mom, who is a very, very good cook. She has actually cooked this meal for the 2 of us before, aside from the little tweaks that we're making to make it a little healthier. So you'll see some hands that you probably don't recognize in this next video, but that is Zach's mom who's helping us out with the cooking. So we're going to try to do the healthier recipe for corned beef and cabbage.
Yep.
But first we have to cook it. So what we're gonna do is like we talked about, and for St. Patrick's Day it's gonna be corned beef. We said that we were gonna replace the potatoes. However, one of the people that's gonna be eating with us wants to not participate and wants some potatoes, which is okay. So we're gonna kind of do half potatoes, and we're also gonna do half, where are they? These guys, Swedes, or Swede, or to us Americans we'll call them rutabagas, in case you don't know what that is. And it's kind of a good replacement for potatoes that are a little sweeter, so we're gonna put those in the crock pot, and then let's get to it. All right. So clearly after look at that speed. See, that's not something that we could do. See, after the previous video, obviously we are very incapable of actually cooking a decent meal. So as I mentioned before, we do have the help of someone who is capable. As you can see, the speed and the precision, something that Zach and I are not capable of. So the first step, we got about 7 potatoes, right? Yeah, about 7 potatoes. And then we're going to get to the rutabagas and throw them in the crock pot.
Yep.
All right, so the potatoes are peeled. We're going to give them a rinse, and then we're going to dice them up and throw them in the crock pot.
Make sure they're nice and small.
Small-ish.
Small-ish.
Well, let's go ahead and eat it now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so next up, we got a rutabaga. Looks kind of weird, right? But I will warn you, rutabagas typically are covered in wax, I guess because of where they're shipped from. So they're much harder to cut than potatoes are. That's why I'm using a bigger knife. And this one will break the cutting board. And this is going to take a while.
Yeah, and it's something new to me. You know, I've never had rutabaga. Most of us haven't. So
this is actually one of my favorites. I love rutabaga.
And what would you say the taste is compared to a potato?
Sweeter.
Okay.
Yeah, there's different ways. I mean, you can dice it, and you can like what we're gonna do here, dice it and put it in with the potatoes. But you can also treat it like mashed potatoes. You can boil it and mash it, and put butter and milk and things like that in it. And it doesn't have the same. It never gets creamy because it's a root. It's a stronger root than the potato is. But I like it. Pretty good.
So you'll continue cutting the peel off, and then you're gonna slice it and dice it.
Slice and dice it. Throw it in there.
Put it in there with the potatoes. Alright, so you want to go ahead and put some carrots in, which my job's easy. All I have to do is dump the carrots.
Now this is a very delicate, slowly.
I'm sorry.
Very delicate.
A lot slower. You got to make sure it's spread evenly. You know, you got to make sure it looks right.
So what do you think?
Right,
more?
So I think we can add a little bit more in there.
All right.
Carrots are real good, and if we don't like the rutabaga, we can just stick to eating carrots.
You will like the rutabaga.
I will like the rutabaga. So says Josh. So shall it be done.
So the carrots.
All right, a little bit more here. You guys think that's good?
Looks good to me.
All right.
All right, so now we're gonna get our cabbage cut up. That core part we've been told we're gonna use for something different, so that's gonna get out of there.
And cabbage is one of the healthiest things you can possibly eat.
Yeah, I've heard of people like making cabbage stews and stuff for like weight loss and things.
Yeah. Make sure you rinse it.
I saw somebody make cabbage steaks one time.
That sounds kind of gross, actually. Healthy, by all means, but kind of gross. Obviously, you don't want to put in those gigantic pieces. You want to put in, smaller pieces there, like you can see what's being done.
And break it up.
Break it up. You can separate it. You want it to cook nice and evenly throughout the stew.
And then we'll go ahead and get the rest of it in there.
Alright, so you want to pour water in next. You want to fill it up just up to the carrots. So you want to be very careful. You want to pour it in and just wait until you see that line fill, which is kind of hard to see, but you definitely will be able to get there. You can see all the water going in. It's looking pretty nice. Looking refreshing right now. Looks like we are
I think we need some
right
more.
up, just almost up to the carrots.
Yep. Okay, so we've gotten into the corned beef. We're gonna pull it out. We're gonna give it a good rinse. Oh, it's a little soft packet. Oh, there, yep.
Oh yeah. Real good.
Yep, and fat side down. On top, all right, so we got the corned beef on top of the cabbage. So it went potatoes, rutabaga, carrots, cabbage. We've got water that up to the carrot point, and then the cabbage on top with a little salt and pepper, which we're about to do.
Yep. All right. Just graze the pepper right across.
Graze it.
And all over.
All
right.
the veggies.
Salt next, which obviously, you know, we're constantly being sodium conscious, but, you know.
We're Irish today.
Yeah, exactly. We're being Irish today, or at least attempting to. All right, next we're gonna put it in. And put the lid on. All right, nice and full, and then you are going to set it to high. And let that sit for about 6 hours.
6 hours later.
All right, and the reveal.
6 hours later.
6 hours later, oh my, the steam just got my glasses. Oh, it looks delicious.
Looking real good.
Real good.
All right, guys, so this is it.
The meal.
Yeah.
Corned beef, rutabaga, cabbage, carrots, a little bit of extra cabbage in there. Looks pretty good.
And the point of this, you know, is we try to, it's about simplicity when you're trying to eat healthier and stuff. So it's good because, at least instinctively for someone who's, you know, overweight, trying to lose weight and stuff, like as you've seen, I put ketchup with everything. I try to dip everything in barbecue sauce or something
Blackberry
like that.
chicken and ketchup.
Right. Well, that was the only way that made it eatable. I couldn't do it otherwise. So what this is, it's seasoned lightly, pepper and salt, and then the natural, you know, we left a bit of the fat on the corned beef to kind of help flavor it as well. But in this case, as we eat it, we're going to cut the fat off, try to do the healthier.
Right.
And then we replace some of the potatoes that you would normally have with corned beef and cabbage with rutabaga, which this guy's never tried before. So
yeah,
ready?
I'm kind of ready, I guess, to.
You want to try it? Well, how
Try
you
some
just
rutabaga.
trying the rutabaga first?
Yeah,
All right,
because
go
I mean, it's
for it.
supposed to be like potatoes.
No, it's a root vegetable.
Okay.
So what do you, yeah, no?
It tastes to me, maybe because it was in the stew or in the crock pot, it tastes like a potato flavored like a carrot. And it's sweet.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna have like a natural
it tastes
sweetness to it.
it almost would just
Like a sweet.
yeah, like a sweet potato.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean it's like a potato. I mean,
It's the same consistency. It's definitely the same texture as a potato.
I thought I would have more problem with this, but
Don't know why.
it's okay. It's like a potato.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
and it's healthier. So cool.
Yep. So there it is. That's the corned beef, the cabbage, the potatoes, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, that's it for this week. I'm Josh,
I'm Zach.
and we're gonna keep going.
Thanks,
guys.
guys.